The standoff over the electoral laws has now turned into a game of wits, with both members of the political divide vowing to stay put on their stance over the contentious legislation. And with the Senate expected to make a decision on the issue this coming week, a number of legislators allied to the Jubilee government have threatened senators that they risk being voted out if they fail to pass the amendments.
Mimi najua or technology fails. Kwa hivyo, there cannot be a rule that says that it is only technology. Any person who is talking about such a rule is having an agenda.
Wacha nikuambia hata watu wako kwa court wanataka hiyo backup. Ni kule wanaogopa huyu baba yao, wanamuogopa.
Tunataka kuambia senators wetu, if you do not endorse those amendments that were passed by the National Assembly, na sisi tutaambia voters to vote you out of that house.
This even as National Assembly Majority Leader Aiden Duale said the newly appointed IEBC commissioners should be given room to prepare for the 2017 polls.
I think now the Commission and the Secretariat must be left alone. If these commissions are approved by Parliament, they should be left alone to carry their duty, their constitutional duty of conducting a free, fair, transparent and peaceful elections.
The opposition, on the other hand, has maintained that the proposed amendments to introduce manual voting was a ploy to rig the elections.
If Jubilee wants peace, there must be free and fair elections. Let no one cheat himself or herself that we can have peace minus free and fair election. We cannot be in a country where elections is rigged every year, every election. That we always have our own president for 5 years. The only way to ensure that only genuine voters vote is through electronic voter identification. Therefore, electronic voter identification is not negotiable.
How comes that the BVR machines which were used in the last election, or almost 3/4 of them failed in the last election, but thereafter immediately all the by-elections which have been held, the same equipment has been used and not even a single one of them has failed.
CODCO Principal Kalonzo Musyoka has in the meantime called on the Senate to reject the amendments.
My appeal to the Senate, therefore, as they meet tomorrow, is to be able to once again prove, because they've done it once or twice, to prove that they're also nationalists. And they are concerned about giving the proper legacy in terms of our democracy to this country.
In Narok, several legislators are however calling on the government to put an end to the growing tension in the Transmara region following tribal clashes.
Sisi kama viongozi ya kaunti hii hatuwezi kubali ya kwamba kila siku tunasika watu wetu ambao tunaambiwa ati wameuliwa na watu ambao wanajulikana. Tunahitaji serikali waitishe mkutano ya dharura hapa kwa Kimindet Ward. Tuchunguze ni wakina nani hawa wanaletea watu wao bunduki, kwa sababu election ya 2017 karibu ifike na watu wameshajua ya kwamba wanaenda nyumbani. Wanataka kupiga wengine ati waoneshe wako na nguvu.
The conflict has since left 9 people dead. For Channel 1 News Hour, I'm Vitalis Nyagol.